Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Recently I had been a little bit more subscribers, so hi, welcome. My name is Laura and we talk mainly about fashion, beauty, lifestyle and other stuff, maybe, I don't know. So if you like that, please stay and subscribe. Guys, now a parcel arrived and it was the whole BH Cosmetics Drop Dead Gorgeous collection. Now I have the big palette, I have the small palette, I have the glitter blood, where is it? Here. And yes, I have the brush set which comes in this thing, and I will do looks. I actually did already a look here. What you see right now, I used the small palette. Yes, but let me tell you something. I have the brush set. It comes with 6 eyeshadow brushes and this little bag. It's really cute. Love this aesthetics. And then we have the glitter blood, which is like bloody glitter. Like, I can't, you know what it is, it's for Halloween, right? And then we have those two palettes. Now, like, listen, let me tell you the story of this. When I first saw the big palette, it's the Drop the Torturous Full On Crazy palette, I was not amazed by the color story. I had before the Sweet Shoe Pink collection and I loved it, so I had to get this collection. I wanted to know if BH Cosmetics keeps it up with the quality. Now, if I look at this now, I feel like I'm warming up to it a bit. It looks not as jumbled together as I saw it on other pictures, and if it helps you to make your decision, look at the palette like this. You have 6 more warm shades with red, and then you have your blues here. If that helps you to warm up with the palette, because then the layer makes more sense. And then you have also, of course, a really dark blue and the black. And we also have the small palette from the Drop Dead Gorgeous collection. Now this is a little bit more wearable, a little bit more on the reddish side with pinks, and I'm wearing it. This is my last look I did today and I'm wearing it right now on my eyelids. And yes, if you want to see how the palettes perform, if you want to see my final thoughts, and if you wanna see also what I think about everything in this collection, please watch the video. No, I will tell you my final thoughts at the very end, and I will also provide you some swatches at the very end of the video. So stay tuned and keep on watching. Now I get started. I will use the Fenty Beauty eye primer on my right eye first, and we do a little bit more reddish eye. On the other eye we do a little bit more blue eye. So let me do that first. So I primed this eye and we're going in with the palette. Now first, before I use it, I want to use this shade here. It's called Thrill, and I'm using the BH Cosmetic brush. I'm using the big one, the fluffy one, because I will put this all over my eyelid. Now I'm going in the shade and tap it off. By the way, today my eyes, as you can see, they're tearing today, like on this side. So if the look, like if something runs away on this side, I'm so sorry. I can't do anything. My eyes are so sensitive when the sunlight changes, and I didn't have any makeup on all day and they were teary all day, so sorry. So now that we set kind of like the base, I'm going into this shade. It's this neon pink. It's called Outrageous, and I'm using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it a bit here on the back of my head and put it all over my eyelid. By the way, did I say it already? There's a mirror, so if I look a little bit on this side, it's just that I see what I'm doing, because otherwise I don't see what I'm doing, and this is a little bit hard for me. So this is actually really pigmented. I have to say, you can also build it up like that it gets extremely intense, but all in all, very pigmented already. Now I'm going into this extremely reddish shade. It's called Reamped, and I'm using this brush. By the way, now these brushes have numbers. Before I used the brush from the brush set, it wasn't brush number 1. And now I'm using brush number 4 from the brush set. I'm going into this red shade, Reamped. Why I'm so bad, and I'm trying to intensify the look. And I'm going back to this brush I used before with brush number 1 and blend it. There's still a little bit pink on it, so the edges are not that hard. I have to kind of put it up too far. I have to remove that. See, I'm tearing here. This is not the eyeshadow, I'm just really tearing. Trying my best, but that's something I can't control, and I'm sorry for that. Like, that has nothing to do with the eyeshadow. Now that I put on this red, and which is amazing, like, look at this color payoff, I'm going in. Should I use the black? I'm so scared of black, but maybe now we are going into this shade here, and it's very beautiful, The Devil Wears It. It's this burgundy red, and it's very shimmery, as you can see, and I put it all over my eyelid. It's beautiful. Wow, it's like almost wet. And now, guys, I want to use that yellow too, but I also want to use the black. So I will put first the yellow on my waterline. Let's see how this works out. This shade is called Alarming. I'm using now this brush, or wait, I have a finer brush. No, not this one. It's the brush number, oh my god, my eyesight, number 5, and I'm going into the shade Alarming. Put it on a waterline, as I said before. Wow, really good yellow. What is going on with BS Cosmetics? They are like changed formula or what? Because I can't remember. Like, I never used so much, but I'm really impressed with the recent formula. I would never go out like that probably, but whatever. Now I feel like I have to put on some red on the waterline too, so I'm going back into and using the same brush in VM, and like the yellow is a little bit more underneath, and I put the red more close to the waterline. You see what I mean? And I'm trying to blend that a little bit out, so I'm using the brush from before. I'm cleaning it off my hand. It's number 1, and I'm kind of try to blend it a bit more. Guys, should I use a black? I'm so scared. I'm so scared to use black actually. Now let me tell you, I will first put something in my inner corners, and I will use this Silvery shade, so because there's not really an inner corner shade. Like, this is too pinkish. Maybe I mix them two together and put it on in my inner corner. Oh, it's very pretty. So, oh, by the way, I mix together Stunner and Sweet as Sin, and you can see this shade is very buttery. Like, I'm moving it and it also comes out. There's also kickback in the pan, by the way. If that's a problem for you, there is definitely in this palette. Oh my god, there is definitely in this palette. Yeah, for me that's not the problem. For some people I know it is. I'm so on the fence if I should use black, because I'm scared of black. Otherwise I would say this look is kind of finished, and I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades. Now I'm kind of done. Maybe at the end I put on black. I'm so scared of black, sorry, because most times it ruins it. I have to be honest with you. Yes, I like the look. I really like the look, how it turned out. And now we are going in with the other eye. I'm applying eye primer there, and then we're doing a more bluish look. I'm back and we are doing the other look. Now for the other eye, I tried to clean them as much as I can, but I'm also using other brushes because, you know, the red and the blue probably not the best. Yes, we're going in with the other eye. I primed it already, and I'm using this brush. It's a wear brush, and it's the 227 Look Soft Definer. I'm going into the shade Sweet as Sin, this purpley lavender pinkish shade, and put it all over my eyelid. And yes, then we are going into the shade. We're going to this really, wait, this one. this shade. I swatched this shade. This is so beautiful. It's a shimmer. And this is the shade called Savage. It's this turquoise blue. Is it turquoise? People will call this not turquoise. Whew. Don't know. I'm going in to this shade. Oopsie. Tap it off. I mean, there is color payoff, and that color is beautiful. I don't like blues on my eyes because, you know, I have blue eyes. I'm blending this out. Oh, focus on me. So we have the blue all over our eyelid, and we're going into the darker blue here. It's called Dramatic. Alrighty, now that's what we need, and I'm using the Colourpop brush I used before again, and I forgot to mention, and it doesn't have a name. I think it was a gift, what I can remember. I'm going into the blue, and I put it more on the outer corner of my eye. And I blend it again with another BH Cosmetics brush I have. Ooh, it's number 6 from Sunset. I don't know anymore. It's so old. My BH Cosmetics brushes are really old. Most of them are like, I don't know, 3-4 years old. Still amazing. I never had one broken for me. I think maybe one. So, and now we are going in even darker with this shade called Poison. I'm using this brush here from Colourpop. It's number E1. Oh, and I'm going in, tap it up, and put it on the other edge. It's like a really dark blue. Ooh, it's beautiful though. I felt like I was scared because it looks like really black. That's really an intense look for me, yes. But I want to show you this palette. So I look crazy already, but it's a Halloween palette. Now we are going in with this wonderful shade here. I told you already before, it's called Ravishing, and it's this amazing blue. Like, just look at this, amazing. And I'm really not a blue lover, but this blue is so, oh my god, I look crazy. Now we are going into this purple shade here. It's called Dazed, and I put it on my waterline. I'm using now the one which came in the set again, I think. Yes, just use it. I just clean it a bit. It's number 3. Going in, and we put it on my waterline here. And then I have to blend it out a bit. I'm using a Kali brush, and this was part of a palette, I guess. And then, so I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush again, number 5, and I'm mixing this shade and this blue shade, I think, here. This shade is Sweet as Sin, the other one is called Same, and I put it under my eyebrow. Yes, looks good. It's like more a bluish shade, and I put it on my inner wrinkle too here, inner corner, not inner wrinkle. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm definitely not a makeup artist, but so far looks okay. How many shades did we use? We used nearly every shade besides this black. Now I'm tempted to use it, so I used everything from this palette. I'm using this brush here. No, I feel like I've used this brush first. I'm using the brush which also comes in the sense it's number 6, and I'm trying to just use it on my eyeliner here as an eyeliner. We did it, and I will smoke it out a bit. Oh, by the way guys, I'm using also from the set the brush number 4. Oh, and I have fallout here. But that's okay, I will remove it after I'm done. And I'm putting the black a little bit here too, so it goes more together, but it will be teared away. I already know that. So I'm kind of done with my look. I don't do anything anymore. I have to remove my fallout here and here. I remove everything and then I'll come back and we do the small palette. I'm back. I put on my makeup again. I think I removed my brows, but whatever. Here we are. I will do them later on. I applied again the Fenty primer, and now we are using the small palette. It's the Drop Dead Gorgeous Lil Bit Psycho Palette. Looks like this. It's more on the reddish pinkish side. Sorry for the lighting, but there's no light anymore. Like the weather just started to be crazy again, from being all sunny to being as thunderstorm. Now I don't have a transition shade in the other shade, so I'm quickly using this shade here, which is called Truffle, and I put it all over my eyelid of both of them, and then we get started with the small palette, because I first have to set everything, you know. I'm using the shade here. It's called Knockout, and it's this darkish brown, and I'm putting it on the eyelid. I'm also using the BH Cosmetics brush again. It's number 4. I'm doing this on the same other side too. And then guys, we are going into the shade here. It's called Shimmer. I can't talk anymore. I want to say Shimmer. And it's this brown shade with a purple shift. Put it all over my eyelid using my finger. And then we didn't use the yellow, the white shade. I feel like the white shade I have to put under my eyebrows using the curly brush. Don't know, I can't mix it really with anything, so I'm just putting it there. I'm not the biggest fan of white under my eyebrows, but please focus. But I have no choice, so we're doing this. And I'm putting it on my inner corners too. Maybe we're putting it with the yellow inside. This yellow. So I put the yellow in my inner corners. So, and then I put this shimmery shade on my waterline. I'm using also from the BH Cosmetics set the brush. It's called number 3. Cleaning it and go into the shimmer shade here and put it on my waterline. Hopefully it shows up. Oh yeah, it shows up. It's cute. It's a really pretty shade. Now guys, this is the finished eye look. It's a little bit not so extreme. Now I go off camera, I do my eyebrows because they're gone. I do my makeup again because I have a lot of fallout here. I do my eyelashes, my eyeliner, then I come back to you and tell you my final thoughts, so please stay. Now guys, I'm back, did my hair, did everything else. This is the final look. I like it, I like it. This is more wearable because, you know, I mean, I just have the yellow inner corner and then I have like the pink glitter under my eyelid, but that's okay. And I forgot, we also have to test out this, what is it called? Drop Dead Gorgeous Glitter Blood. It's a very, very small bottle. I thought it would be bigger. Oh my god, my hair. and my hand is still a little bit dirty. Now this is quite, here it is, I didn't use that much. I don't know how to use it. I wanted to use it on my eyes, but then I don't know, so we will use it on the lips. Now I will use a liquid lipstick, and this is from Espoir. This is the Coachella one. This is like a red. I apply it now. So now we have applied the liquid lipstick, and on top of that I will put the glitter blush just to see how it looks. I'm pretty sure you can use it all over your face, but let's go with the flow. Have to remove that though, because I can't go out with glitter blush. Oh, but it doesn't look that bad. Like the glitter is so small. Looks like you have like a shimmering lipstick on. Like also in the mirror, but probably because it's very dark. Here we are. Yes, so I will tell you now my final thoughts on this. So I will first go with the brush set. So the brush set is good, amazing. I love this, you know, this reddish thing here. This reddish. I love the reddish bag. I love the aesthetic of this. I love the brushes, how they look. They perform all perfect. Like, I can't say anything. I like that they're black, so they don't, you know, some brushes I have, they kind of like get tinted, like they adapt the color I use a lot. Black ones, they always stay kind of clean. I love the aesthetic of this. This is a cute brush set. If you're looking for more brushes, I have a lot, as you can see in the background. I shouldn't have got it. I got it anyways, but you don't really waste your money. It's cute. I love the bag. I love the aesthetics. Now here we are with the palettes. Now I have to tell you, I'm really amazed with the big one, and I didn't like the color story at first. I was also like, it looks like not really put together, but the more I look at it, the more I think it's a cute palette. Anyways, those shadows performed amazing. They were really pigmented. You can build them up that they get really crazy. Personally, I had no problem. Yes, I will put swatches at the very end. I think I always do. Good job. And the same is with the small palette. Everything was okay. Of course, I didn't use all the shades because they're in this palette, so I don't know if you have this palette, if you really need this one. And the thing is, 4 shades are already in the big palette, so I'm not that sure that you need the small one when you have the big one, or vice versa. Like, so I don't really see that you need to have both, because it's repetitive, right? Now, if you're more into the red stuff and if you like pinks too, I definitely would go with the smaller one. If you don't like the blues and everything, if you love blues and reds, just get this one and you have the whole palette. Don't think you need both. Both perform well. I had like 3 really good looks, and yes, and now we are here. I mean, this is like, this is if you're a Halloween lover. As you can see, I applied it on my lipstick, on my liquid lipstick, and it looks like I have like a kind of metallic, sparkly shade on. If you need glitter blood, it's not that extreme, it's just glittery. I feel like you can use it on your eyelids too when you use glitter glue. It's very small, it's for Halloween. I don't think you use that on a daily basis. I feel like the whole thing is just not on a daily basis, even though I love the aesthetics of this. It looks so pretty. I'm talking all over the place. Now, it's good. Like, it's glitter blood. What did I expect? And yes, I like it. I will definitely play more with it. You can definitely get also more wearable looks out of it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will blend in the swatches at the very end of the video, like always, and I hope to see you soon in another video of mine. Bye bye. Now guys, I'm providing you the swatches, and I don't swatch like the repetitive colors. Maybe I do, I don't know. And we are swatching now. I'm using my arm for this. Sorry, it's a very pale arm, and I'm starting with the first shade here. It's called Devil Wears It, going on with my finger. You see that? And I will put it close up too, so that are one finger swatches. Oh my god. And I put this all close up soon. A towel, not a towel, but a cotton pad next to me. As you could see, I was only swiping once, and I'm telling you now the names from this side to this side. So this is the Devil Versit, this is the color VM, this is the color Saint, this is the color Savage, this is the color Ravishing, this is the color Daze, and this is the color Poison. And this is all one swipe swatch. Now I'm going on the other side. Now I'm using this arm here, and I'm going on this row. Now I'm starting with the shade Stunner. It's a little bit hard. So then I'm going in with the yellow shade, it's called Alarming. Then I'm going in with the pink shade Austraceous. Going in with Shrills. I'm going in with Dramatic. I'm going in with Sweet as Sin. And then I go in with Black Magic. Now I'm coming now up close, because when the camera focuses on my face, it's not as obvious. Here are the shades again, so I'm telling you again, this is Stunner, this is Alarming, this is Outrageous, this is Shrills, this is Dramatic, this is Sweet as Sin, and this is Black Magic, and this is all one swipe. Sorry, my hand is from doing my makeup dirty. I'm not that good at swatches, but you can see it's still good quality, and the camera is just not focusing that well. Thank you. And yes, that was the first palette. I will remove everything now, and then swatch for you the small one, and I swatch for you this one too, and I see you right back when I'm clean again. So I'm back. I'm doing now the Lil Bit Psycho Palette, doing the swatches. I do all the swatches for you, so if you see that if there is also quality differences between the first, the big one and the small one, but I don't think so. So the first shade is also the Devil Versit, and I'm doing it at this arm, pretty much the same. That we have also VM, it's the red shade, also pretty much the same. Then we have Sinner, also pretty good. Then we have Black Magic, and then we go in, I have to clean my fingers. Now we go in with the white shade, which is called White Lies. Doesn't really show up, I'm a little bit dark here. Then we have the shade called Showy, weird name, really pretty. I will go closer so you can see it. Then we go into the shade called Knockout. This is the brownish shade. Was not a good swatch, sorry. And then we have the shade Alarming, which we also have in the other palette. Cleaning my fingers again, using my small finger for this. Now I'm coming closer with this arm to you, and I'm focusing on the arm. Again, the shades are the Devil Versit, then we have VM, we have Sinner as far as I remember. We have Sinner, we have Black Magic, then we have White Lies here, we have Showy here, we have Knocked Out here, and then we have the yellow shade Alarming. Now I come closer, oh god. Unfortunately, my lighting is not that good today. And then we are going in with the glitter, and I just do it on the back of my hand. Now, if you put it on like really like this, like it's just like glitter, right? And it says like you'll have to let it dry for 10 minutes. Here is what it looks like when you kind of like swipe it around. Like it will get looser and looser. It's a very fine glitter, as you can see. It's a very fine glitter, as you can see. Now I'm removing everything because I'm full of stuff. This swatch amazing. It's just what I feel. I mean, the only thing that didn't swatch that good was probably the white shade, which is normal. I have the feeling maybe this one, but this one is amazing in your inner corner. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. That were the swatches. See you. Bye bye.